Follow me, Spyro. The whirligig awaits you. The sky shall be yours.
I guess because he's from his own homeland, he can't speak in any method other than haiku. Even though we've left his world, it's probably upbringing at this point. Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we're off for more of Spyro for a Year the Dragon Reignited. And in the last episode, we went through Spooky Swamp where that Firefly itself greeted us outside the level. Where, you know, we pretty much went through a Rayman 2 level with swamp water infested with piranhas. That panda dabbed again. God damn it. And yeah, as well as not Bamboo Terrace, just because I was just talking to that panda. Spooky Swamp is pretty much similar to Seashell Shore in every other way other than being a water level. It had an escort mission where, you know, the Fireflies were idiots and can't light bombs before, you know, heading to their destination, making it a lot more harder than it should be. And we also had a mini-boss. Yeah, kind of a parallel between Seashell Shore and that, other than being a water level. So, weird that. What does everyone have to say? Let's talk to you, the hipster, first.
Hop aboard.
Oh, that was short.
You can use the whirligig whenever you're ready.
So what happened to my balloon?
The whirligig is ready to take you far away. Just jump aboard.
Maybe it's too turbulent for a balloon, so we had to have a machine.
Just hop on, Spyro. The sky shall be your domain. New worlds await you.
Well, the sky could be my domain if I could fly, but this will do it. And Sergeant Bird, good sir, how you doing?
All systems checked out A-OK. Jump aboard.
Fair enough, good sir, Ten Hut. Yeah, so losing our balloons never actually explained. But who cares about that? Tweedling Lake away with us! One small step for dragonkind.
You bumbling, idiotic, worthless fool! I asked you to carry out one simple task and you fail me. I should have known better than to rely on a child. But don't worry about it. I'll deal with them now.
Say, don't spray it.
These eggs can't be worth all this trouble.
Without the dragons, the magic in this world will wither away. Without magic, I'll die. And so will your ever-slim chance of becoming a sorceress. Now, watch how a real sorceress dispatches her enemies.
Release me from this cage, you merciless miscreants!
How would you like some dragon for lunch?
Why, if I had my club, you'd all be in for...
He's a big boy. And they just happen to have a gun of his size on stand. That's not good news. I think we're going to be needing some assistance here. Sergeant Bird?
My tactical instincts told me the sorceress would attack you here, so I flew in to help out. It seems my rocket launchers don't affect this creature, but I can assist you by dropping ammunition. Now get in there and fight the good fight.
Indeed, good sir. Tally-ho, old chap, let's go. Right, so this is Spike's arena. I was making sure that his name was actually Spike. He has been, I believe, buffed in this version. All you got to do is bash the rocks toward him to do damage, but his shots are quite strong and very fast. I mean, they are electrical shots after all. All you got to do is pretty much just bash the rocks into him and we're good. Just don't let him, like, hit you that often. I think, oh, did he get buffed or nerfed? I forget. And wow, okay, that was timing. I was about to whack it, but because it was on top of a fiery hole, I got hit by that before actually hitting it, so that sucked. Oh, yeah, here we are. So we're on the second phase of the fight. This is what I was worried about. I'm surprised I made that jump, actually. After 2 hits with the orbs that you got launched back at him, just like with the bombs that we had to do with in Spooky Swamp in the last episode, funnily enough. Oh, wait, what? Did I just gain a life? How did I do that? I didn't even see myself hit fodder. That was weird. But yeah, what I was about to say was, in the second phase of this, you have these orbs that pretty much give you a flamethrower. a new special power-up that is only available in this boss battle, funnily enough. And all you got to do is just get close to him and flame him. You can only hit him once, though. As you saw there, I tried to lead into another hit. It wouldn't count. And if he gets it, he does that fiery shockwave. Just be careful where you're standing, because... Ouch. Well, I lost my power-up. That's nice. Oh yeah, by the way, once again, no skill point to get a perfect, no trophy either. You just got to do it. Yeah, I don't know why. When it came to both skill points and trophies for Spyro 3 the Dragon, in comparison to Spyro 2, both the original and Reignited, they went a little bit easier with the skill points, but they also increased the amount of skill points and made it difficult elsewhere. Now we're in the final phase. We've got purple ones. He tries to chase us down to hit us, but I believe the purple ones act as normal spit rocks. I need that health, and Sparks yet again didn't grab it. Every time we're in a boss battle when it matters. Yeah, we are, got him. He got me, but I got him. And we're blue. We were green a second ago. He must have found more ammo. Monique! With a baseball cap. Actually, saying that, a dragon with a baseball cap reminds me of, what's that indie game that I tried out? Tiny Had's Adventure. Yes, that's actually available on Switch and the PC. So, that's a thing. You basically play as a blue dinosaur with a baseball cap, and he wants to be good at baseball, and he has to go on a quest in order to make himself better or something. I don't know what the plot is, I forget, but it was one of the first indie games that were gifted to me, and yeah, I did a little video on it to show it. It plays similar to Crash Bandicoot, which is kind of ironic. So it's like a fusion between Spyro and Crash Bandicoot. Spyro in terms of design of like the character and whatnot. Yes, he's a dinosaur, but you know, the first thing I thought of when I saw it was dragon. But it plays like Crash Bandicoot, so that's a thing. So yeah, Tiny Had's Adventure. That's pretty cool. And it does have some collectathon elements in it, just like Crash and Spyro. Crash in terms of breaking every box and whatnot and getting the gems, or crystals in that case. So yeah. Upon landing in Evening Lake, we immediately get intercepted.
Listen to me, Dragon. Spyro, this is serious now. The sorceress is planning a trap for you, and if she catches you, believe me, you don't want to know what she's going to do. Look, I promise to take good care of the rest of the eggs. I mean it. Just take Hunter and go back home before... I can't say it. Just go.
Oh, she seems to be worried about us now. I mean, maybe she was just doing her job. Wow, look at her face. She really doesn't want to be doing this. I mean, she hasn't been trying to kill us. Well, maybe except for Buzz, but he was just something that jumped around, really, and knocked us around. He couldn't actually do proper damage to us unless he really hit us with those shockwaves. But yeah, Bianca really doesn't want to be trying to kill us. I mean, when she aimed for us with magic attacks, she never actually landed the hits, so... having a bit of a change in motivation, really. She really doesn't feel like she wants to kill. She just wants to be a good magician. Is this a rocket? This must be our next mode of transportation, but it's not ready yet. We can't get into it. Can't Metroid it up in this shit and just ride a little mini elevator in. So we got to explore Evening Lake for now. And yeah, we're pretty much at the well, until we actually do this area, we're pretty much at the 2/3 way through mark. This is the third of the 4 hub worlds, and it's a water hub world. So yeah, you can imagine that this isn't exactly one of my favourite hub worlds, but funnily enough, the levels are a lot more... Well, some of them, once again, are not... well, they have a... How do I say this? There are a couple of hub worlds that are remembered for some odd reasons. Hub worlds. Normal worlds that are remembered for odd reasons, but at the same time, there are some that have legitimate reasons for actually being beloved. For whatever reason, though, I always had trouble with, you know, dealing with missions in, Midday Gardens. For some reason, I just couldn't remember the name there. This is another level, isn't it? No, it goes further in. Yeah, this level, this hub world is quite all over the place. There are actually portals to worlds underneath the water. Oh, and by the way, there's a whale here. Let him eat you. Oh, okay, he did not eat me properly. I got it anyway. Thanks, he even bugged out a bit there, so I don't know what happened there. But yeah, Jonah and the whale, what a reference. I actually like that reference, it makes a lot of sense. Handstanding while floating in water doesn't. Let's swim out, like Jabu Jabu, and there we are. just hurls us up. Wait. What the hell happened there? I thought the game softlocked for a minute there. What? Again, this is after a patch, and I covered that during Cloud Spires, which is like, what, the 3rd level in the first hub world? Come on! That could have been like a progression gate where I would have to reset the game just to continue after getting that egg. I mean, maybe it's because of how I entered it, which also looked buggy, which shouldn't have been a problem. Let's go back in. What the hell? It happened twice! How did I do the same thing twice without even trying? I just wanted to get into his mouth again. So what I was about to say was, you can, in the Reignited version, you can go back into his mouth. There's no reason for it, but you can do it. But... oh my god, really? You can also see where the room is on the actual map, because we're not actually there when we get spit out. Is it happening again? He spat me out again, and for some reason it's not going back to where I am. It happened again! What the heck? That is broken. That is broken. It has never been that broken. Okay, to take our mind off the fact that the whale was broken, let's actually talk about the room in the whale with... Jesus, he almost swallowed me up without even trying. Let me talk about the whale in the... well, it probably is like this in this version as well, but... as you saw when we were in the whale, our position was different on the map. That's because of the inside of the whale was obviously put in a different position on the map itself. And in the original, if you could actually do a glitch called swim out of bounds, which is basically like flying out of bounds, but you're in a swim state, so you can't use your flame. Because, once again, you can't fly, obviously, without a super flight power-up, so it is the best thing. If you can do that, which I think is called zombie swim, because you have to kill yourself on a level, but then exit level as soon as you die, so you go into a kind of zombie state. Yeah, you're able to, like, swim out of bounds, and you can actually find the room, and that's the only way to get back into it in the original. There's no reason to, but it's just like a nice little, thing that I wanted to talk about. Even though it broke on me, which I'm stunned! And I did it twice, and it also half locked up twice when he spat me out. You like had to do it twice to get me out, and he can't eat me up properly. Why is that so bad? I keep wanting to praise the remake, but it keeps breaking on me.
Hi again, Spyro. This power-up can make you invincible, but only for a short while. Use it to get by these flame spitters. You'll find an egg when you get past them.
Thank you, Zoe. I mean, I can actually see it from here. Of course, with draw distance in the original, that wouldn't be the case. But yeah, invincibility. Don't abuse it. It's not actually abusable at all, because it's already out. Makes you feel like Stuart Little with that baseball cap, don't it? Because he's into sports. In fact, it wasn't baseball, it was football. Well, it is a baseball cap. I don't know why they're called baseball caps, because you have Ferrari caps, which are the same thing, but they're Ferrari branded. Or racing caps. Because they're technically the same thing as well. Maybe it's because they originated with baseball, I don't know. It's weird, that. It's just a weird little thing I wanted to bring up there, it just kind of segued. Now, the reason why I didn't immediately go for the dude, well, oh yeah, this is the rocket place. The reason why I didn't immediately go for Bentley is because I want to get the hub world done. Speaking of Bentley, he's a big teddy bear like Ted, who talks a lot of slang. And speaking about that, still watching the... I feel like the Orville's actually better than Star Trek Discovery, which is kind of ironic, because it's supposed to be like the technical knockoff, but it's actually good. I mean, it's made by the same people with Family Guy. You know, I speak about the Orville, I just realised I was right next to a rocket as well, so that is actually a good segue, but I wasn't thinking about it in that way. I was just making a reference to Ted, and then saying that... I don't know. I'm weird. I'm just trying to think of things to talk about at this point, because it's a hub world. There's not really much to talk about in a hub world other than it's the evening. It's a time of day, and it's a lake. It's Evening Lake. So I'm going to talk about Bentley, because we're going to be freeing him soon, and he's fluffy like a teddy bear. I was talking about Ted, which, you know, made by the same people as Family Guy and the Orville, and the Orville reference is like a segue from the rocket ship that we just saw, so I don't know. I'm all over the place. Oh, I'm missing some stuff. Still missing an egg. Break the tower wall. It's definitely under here somewhere. There it is. It's glowing. I couldn't even see it because I kept getting spat out weirdly by the bloody whale. was thinking of something else when looking above. I think that's the next upload I was thinking of, where it's around a tower but outside, because there is no water in the next one. Spoilers, but you know. So, we got that at least. So that's all that. Smash this, should be my last gem. No, it isn't. Oh no, we've got a lot of gems that we're missing. Oh, okay. I actually missed a couple of bottles around the outside. Hey, that's because this is the area with the bloody whale, isn't it? That whale really threw me off. Something always throws me off in these videos, and then it makes me miss stuff. Why? It shouldn't be that bad. It really shouldn't be. The ironic thing is that you can go back in, okay, cool, but that in itself kind of breaks it a bit. I don't know why that little bit's there. There's nothing in the back there, unless I already got it. I'm just checking to see if I've missed any pots. I don't see any, so I think I'm going to start using sparks here. Diddly-dee, right. Oh, wait, hang on. Wait, you're going back in there? What? Wait, what? What do you want from me? Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, no, wait, no, I can't go to the surface here. You're pointing to Bentley, aren't you? Then again, I didn't actually go into that room properly, so yeah, there probably is a bunch of gems in here. Yep, I was being an idiot. I was being a total moron. There we go. Okay, now you're going to be pointing elsewhere. Straight down. You know, I'm really thankful for this effect, for this feature with sparks, because I hate water levels, to be perfectly honest with you. Not a fan at all. I'm a moron. It's right near the... I thought I went in here, that's why. There we are. That's what I was missing. But that's nowhere near enough. I'm still missing quite a few gems. For some reason, I'm having a lot of trouble finding the gems here. I don't normally have this much trouble. Where are you pointing now? Oh. I couldn't even see that! Where was that? Well, obviously where I am now, but I did not see that blue gem anywhere. Was that a blue gem? That was a blue gem. What the nunny the hell? Okay, I'm looking over here now because I'm getting skeptical. The thing is, I'm using sparks, but I still don't see them. See, this is what I'm saying about when it comes to underwater. Normally I could see the gems without issue. Ah, right. It's because I kept getting spat over here by the bloody thing, but I didn't want to go down here, and then I thought I already did this area. But that's still not everything. I thought I smashed that. But yeah, it's like you can't see the gems that well, and that blue one on that top of that rock, like, get back to it. This over here. Where is it? I think it was here. I didn't even see this one. I didn't even see a glint. I didn't even know there was one here. I mean, I'm not going to remember every incident, like every single location of a gem, because you'll normally be able to see them as you're going through, but because the colour scheme is muted underwater, as well as... Wait. Okay, I was just back over there. Because the colour is muted and the glints, you can't see that well underneath the water, but that was a bit ridiculous. So many problems in this level. Wow. I mean, to be honest, that was my fault, but at the same... Like, I missed the gems, and I should know where they are, but at the same time, I didn't even see it! That particular blue gem. I mean, I had to cut around there because I couldn't figure out where it was, but then it was a place that I thought I checked, but I actually didn't. Same goes for where down that corridor where I thought where the whale kept spitting me out glitchily at. But because he was spitting me out glitchily, if that's even a word, it kept throwing me off. So, I don't know. But other than that, I think what we're going to do is go back to Bentley. We're going to free him, and then we're going to do his level in the next episode.
Ha! The sorceress has a real prize on her hands here. It took 24 Rhinox to capture this dim-witted furball, so you'd better believe he's not going to get out cheap.
Ooh! That's a price! He has never charged anything that high before. You're starting to get a bit too greedy for your own good, Moneybags.
Where are you getting all this money, Spyro? It's not just lying around on the ground, is it? Is it? Ah, what do I care? It's mine now.
You should care, because there were gems in this very room. Hell, you did that in Avalar as well, in the Autumn Plains. So, Bentley, get out of here.
The first rejuvenating breath of freedom. With the humility of a wounded sparrow, I genuflect to my noble deliverer.
It was no big deal, dude.
Yes. After all, it was I who let you out.
Why, you brazenly avaricious, duplicitous, larcenous ursine!
Now hold on.
Ooh!
One more, perhaps?
At least.
Please do afford me the sublime honor of enjoying your visitation in the nearest future.
Yeah, sure.
Very Shakespearean. Which is British, I believe. So now we have a militarian British penguin and a Shakespearean British Yeti. Which, by the way, where the hell did Moneybags go? Did you just get smacked into the wall and then scuttled off into the water and swam away? Yeah, even Spyro's confused. Where did Moneybags go? We shouldn't concern ourselves with that. In the next episode, guys, I think... Oh, this one you can't actually read. Funny that. The time I try to read a sign, I can't read it. Yep. I think that's a sign that I need the end of the episode. There we are. Segued somehow. In the next episode, guys, we're going to head off to Bentley's outpost and accept his visitation to his humble abode. See you guys next time.